from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Acho gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was a Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Here's Carl Crawford now, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
In the second spot tonight, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. Here's Howie Kendrick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
A runner at second, nobody out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And that misses for ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? I say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Now the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he comes up empty, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
0-2, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bronco fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jordan Zimmerman is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Digging in now, Jeff Escalona. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Fouled back. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under this one now is Kendrick. One gone. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A little bouncer. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Striding in, Kirk Neuenhuis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Maikel Franco, and he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Lays off 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in, Edmund London. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Zimmerman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Settling in now, Andre Ethier. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tapped down the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies.
17.
And in right field, Jose
A.J.
Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a third baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
In now is A.J. Ellis. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Now, that's a legit upper 90s fastball. Back to back. You talk about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Stepping in now, Jordan Zimmerman. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Jose Bautista.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig. When he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kendrick ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
8th, catcher Woody Francis.
Into the box, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Grounded to third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. We'll move to the third with no score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carl Crawford will step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Howie Kendrick as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Chris Acho. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Acho.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Jeff Escalona, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Donaldson.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
One and two. Here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Payoff pitch one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string, but I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now is A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk
Leading up the fourth
Neuenheim.
inning,
He'll start
center
things out
fielder,
here in a tie ball game.
Neuenheim.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he just misses with a curveball. Sent on the ground out to second, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
So striding forward now, Michael Franco. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the belt, the pitch. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Edmund London waits on deck. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
First baseman number 23, Edmund London.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Edmund London. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Has a look. Now the pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. On deck is Jose Bautista. Three and one. Here it is. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And now they'll get him at third base, trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in for his second at bat, Woody Francis. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count. Here it comes. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Chris Acho, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. Balls up a little bit. These great hitters.
Now here's the Don on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching starter here tonight. So a less than tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Carlos Frias, the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Frias.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the box now. Jeff Escalona hit the other way out toward right field. Puig is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Jacoby Ellsbury will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. A dozen home runs and 55 driven in. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury, and now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes, and this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Carl Crawford now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Rendon is there for it. 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he takes ball 1.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. London has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Anthony Rendon.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
Center fielder number 9. Kirk Neuenheis.
Digging in and looking for more. Kirk Neuenheis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. Singled homer run in his last time up. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Ready once again, Edmund London. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Once again, a 3-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. In now is Yasiel Puig. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Three and one now. Here it is on 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now here's the pitch. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Woody Francis, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Standing in now, Chris Acho, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get it. But the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Wow, great hustle from the pitcher right there to beat up that infield single. I'm just curious, will it wear him out now when he gets back on the mound next half inning?
Into the box, Jeff Escalona. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. McCarthy comes set. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Doan.
Anthony Rendon.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rendon on his way to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding in once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. Ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher A.J. Ellis.
Ready once again, A.J. Ellis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Bases are empty, one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 coming to Rollins. High pop-up. Zobrist is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jock Peterson.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Just missing here, 2-0.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Here's the 2-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Outside,
and he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out with the man at first. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Crawford.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Reggie Smith enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Reggie Smith.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Mike Bolsinger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mike Bolsinger.
digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ball one. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Edmund London.
At the plate, Edmund London. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. A called strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kendrick ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. One left for Philadelphia as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Neuenhuis on the move. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2, and he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Into the box now, Andre Ethier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Dodgers strand a couple. Still 8-0. Stepping into the box, Woody Francis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Woody Francis.
Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeff Escalona. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. Reined in. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Second and third here, 1 man out. That misses, 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping into the box, Kirk Neuenhuis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. In to score, the runner from third. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Stop. Franco.
In now, Michael Franco. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Stepping in now, Edmund London. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits. No errors and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 12 and the Dodgers nothing. Marco Estrada comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Marco Estrada.
He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course, it's just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Escalona ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-1 home to Rollins. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Now another 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now Rollins swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Yasmani Grandal.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Smoke toward third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Into the box, Carl Crawford, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. The 2-1 on its way. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Striding in, Howie Kendrick. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Down the now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Philadelphia with their 80th team victory in this one. Chris Acho picks up his team best 14th win in this one, striking out 12 in the process. Jordan Zimmerman couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.